I think good design just helps you appreciate life better. There's the form and function aspect of design. Coming into the more abstract side of things, if it just makes you feel good, if it just makes you feel happy, at least to me, the natural light coming in is such a big thing. I think just having sunlight actually hit you, it just feels good. Hi, I'm Jed.
And I'm Mel, and we live here.
And we call our home the Sorra house.
So this house was actually a childhood home of mine, and we started renovating it with our friends John and Pauline Sack of 5053 Architects. And basically we wanted to preserve all of the good things about the house since it has so many good memories.
The intention was to keep the structure as is and then to modify certain things and add like a bit of flavor that I think caters more to who we are.
One of the things that we really loved about the original structure was this high ceiling and big windows. So right when you enter the space or the home, you're greeted by big windows with natural light, and it just feels so open and so relaxing. And that's definitely one of the things that we wanted to preserve. Mm-hmm.
Hi, I'm Pauline and I'm the co-founder of 5053 Architects.
And hi, I'm John Sack. I'm the half of 5053 Architects. So basically, we use the existing structure exterior-wise. But in terms of the interior, we knocked down some walls so we can give more spaces for the master bedroom. It was 4-bedroom on the second floor, but we changed it to a 3-bedroom.
The project went on naturally lang kasi Mel and I think I'd like to believe that we like the same things. So I think the direction we had in mind was pretty much the same, like even with the colors, even with like the elements that we want to change, the elements that we want to retain. What I liked about the house is like how we retained actually the original floors and how we retained the original shell of it, but make it a bit more modern by cladding it and like introducing new materials to the house. I like the introduction of colors. Each room, if you've noticed, it's a different color. for this particular room. We had to do the sample of the wallpaper probably like 4 times because it wasn't the right shade of blue. And the powder room that we had to redo the samples probably like 10 times because we were particular with the shades of colors that we like. The common spaces are neutral with just like cream lime plaster. They already had a collection of artwork, so we wanted the common space to be like a canvas of all those collections they had through the years.
We did a dominant white, color for the walls, and what brings life to it are the colors that are brought by the paintings. So I think that's a big part of why we enjoy having paintings, to kind of like adorn the walls.
What's your most memorable one?
So my favorite piece is actually our first, and then I say that because that's kind of like that's the piece that got at least me into the whole hobby or interest of it. That's the Neal Oshima cyanotype.
I was gonna say the same thing. So it was the first piece of artwork that we purchased as a couple, and that was the beginning of it all. The Neal Oshima cyanotype, which greets you as you climb up the stairs to the second floor.
There was a debate with the tree, the big mango tree. Initially, they wanted to take it out because it's blocking the whole house. But I'm pro tree, so I convinced them, no, there's a way. It's gonna look good.
And then we actually measured the tree if a car can pass through it. So when we check that,
and it's possible.
Yeah, it's possible. Then we retain and it add more character for the house.
The original structure seems like it was built around the mango tree. So we decided to preserve it. We couldn't get ourselves to take down the tree, and we're happy that we didn't, and we're happy that we kept it. So now it's a real focal point of the house, and then we decorated it with ferns and lights, and it's just so beautiful. Yeah, so we're happy that we kept it. I think we really enjoy the house on weekends. Since we're both quite busy with work, really the best time for us to really soak in everything in the house is during the weekend. So we've become homebodies since we built this house. We're early risers, and so this whole situation with the morning light entering our living room is such a big thing for us because we like relaxing in this room. This main space with a high ceiling, living room connected to the dining, this is our main area. This is where you'll find us most of the time. So because we like eating while watching TV, we like lounging at the same time. So most of the time we'll be here with our dog Teddy.
There's always that fight for this chair, because I think this chair is one, super comfy. But it also has a good view of the TV. So I know at least I grew up in a household where it's taboo to have a TV set in the dining room.
Now, this was actually a conversation between us, but we were like, you know what, we want to maximize the space, and you know what, we really enjoy watching TV while eating. So we were like, no, it's our house. We'll do whatever we want. So hence the TV in the dining room.
Yep.
we treat this project as a fun project because yun nga, parang the clients are our friends and also they are easy to work with. I think being friends with a client helps also because I think basically this project was very easy to build, right? Because may trust. I think may trust with the client and the designer.
Good design lifts your mood. No? It makes your mood instantly better. And that's what I love about living here because I feel when I'm at the Sorra house, I feel relaxed, but at the same time I feel inspired and energized. And I think that's had a huge impact on my life because we do lead busy lives. And so I always look forward to coming home. And I think a big part of it is because of the good design that we've managed to have.
For more insightful videos on design, subscribe to Design Will Save the World.